Hi. Hello. Howdy. Welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei. So, as you might have remembered, I made Cuckoo Lane last segment, and then I had to restart. So, good news, I was able to remake Cuckoo Lane, and I do have a better moveset. Instead of Augidine, I got Murakukaja. And I totally didn't have to, like, grind for, like, 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get it. No. What do you mean? Why would I do that? Oh, what? No. Okay, I did that. Whatever. Murakukaja is just going to be more useful than Augidine, especially considering Augidine was really nice on Black Frost because it had Fire Amp. It wasn't that it was Augidine, it was that it was an amped Dine skill. My logic there is I'm going to get Win-amped Garudine on Cuckoo Lane if I invested it. So, I just don't see... I don't need Augidine because I don't need the Augie coverage. Bufula I do greatly want because Chie is just not my Bufu person, and we're getting rid of Chie after this dungeon. Not that I'm necessarily planning on holding on to Cuckoo Lane until the dungeon after this, but... I don't know, I like to plan ahead. I like to have Bufula just in case, so... Yeah. Anyways, instead of wasting time with Kanji, who talks to Kanji now, we're going to be ranking up Yuhiko and finishing her off. Hopefully. Yeah. I already saved before this, so if for whatever reason she doesn't want to rank up, even though she did visit us at lunchtime the other day, I can reload. So I don't have to do that again. Yay, we're ranking up. Anytime you hear this annoying-ass song, you know it's a rank up. Samagawa Floodplain. The boxed lunch Yuhiko brought looks delicious. Don't worry, it's good. It looks pretty good. Wow, you don't say. You decide to close your eyes and shove it into your mouth. It's delicious. Is it good, really? Thank goodness. Well, of course it is. Half the cooking was done by the head chef. He took over again. But he told me it's gotten a lot better. I'm also thinking of continuing my studies for a job license. I don't plan to leave anymore, but I thought I might as well. I'm glad I realized sooner. If I'd struck out on my own, I know I would have regretted it. What? Whatever, fuck it. I wanted to become completely self-sufficient, but I think that I was being presumptuous. Out of context, these lines are very suspicious, Atlas. I have the inn, I have my family, I have the waitresses and chefs. I am who I am now because I was raised by such a kind group. When I think of it that way, my problems aren't just my own. That's why I'm going to stay here, by my own will. Yep. Did you think it over? What? What? Oh, okay. Anyways, so Yuhiko's strong will that allowed her to accept and overcome her weakness has awakened her heart's true power. So I actually really liked Yuhiko's base persona design, and I actually really like her awakened persona. Evolved, whatever. It's Amaterasu. It looks fucking great. It keeps the motif, well, not motif, the design, I want to say, of like having that billowing, like, I don't know what you would call that actually, like train, I guess? I don't know. It keeps that motif, but it clearly is an evolution. Konohana Sakuya has transfigured into Amaterasu. Amaterasu is one of my favorite like demons to get in any Shin Megami Tensei game, so it's really nice that Yuhiko gets her. It's funny, I really have turned my opinion around on Yuhiko somewhat. This is my new power? The power you've shown to me. Power I will treasure.
I want you to have this.
You obtain Shrine Charm. It's a charm from the shrine. That shrine. To protect you. Thank you. I don't want to be a Redditor. Even though, like, it's tempting. Yuhiko is smiling gently. I think of you as an irreplaceable friend. No matter how far apart we are, even if we never meet again, that feeling will never change. You're dear to me. I'm glad she's not awkward about it like Chie. Like, yeah, we're friends. You can feel Yukiko's pure, simple emotion. You feel a strong bond between you and Yukiko. I really wish your social link was better, Yukiko. I really do. I really fucking do. If it was better, you might even be one of my favorite characters in this game, but as it is, you're not. Oh well, I do like her. I'm just not crazy about her. I think I like her mostly because I'm starting to see she's just a weird autistic girl. You know, that's probably the main appeal of Yukiko to me. That's probably why I didn't like her, because I didn't, like, know I was autistic until after I played this game. So now I'm able to see it in other people. I don't know. She's a character, obviously, but, like, she's so fucking... Whatever, anyways. Oh yeah, Scathach. That's a persona.
I'm very happy.
I've never known any boys who I could call close friends. I'm very happy. Let's talk, shall we? Awkward, but okay. That's very awkward. You spent a long time talking with Yuhiko while eating her boxed lunch. Cool. So, I was supposed to talk to Kanji, but I figured I might as well... I probably can get Kanji... like, I don't want to waste a day spending time with Kanji when I probably will have an empty day slot eventually where I can pray at the shrine. Probably. So... I'd rather use, like... Worst case scenario, I was supposed to rank up Yuhiko coming up, so I could use the day I'm going to talk to Yuhiko to pray at the shrine for Kanji. Or to hang out with him if he's available. I'm hoping there will be some free time before then. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to get any points with Kanji's social link on the class trip, if I recall correctly. Although there's way to get points with, like, basically everyone else, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. You're going to be gone tomorrow, right? I'll watch over the house. Oh, I can save? Okay, that's funny. Hello. Don't worry about Nautico. I'll come back as soon as I can. Yeah, whatever. I probably can't go out. Yeah, because you gotta pack. Yeah, okay. Asshole. My analog stick on this PS2 controller has been acting up. It's like... Between this and the other stick, the R3 one, it's like... I don't... This controller feels fine. I might have to be careful with it, because it feels like it's been acting up so much lately. And I would really prefer to not have to replace it, because getting good controllers for older consoles in the modern age is a huge bitch. Huge bitch. Anyways. So it begins, cutscene city time. There's a very explicit reason I wanted to get this shit done while the iron is hot, because I would not look forward to doing this if I didn't do this after another segment. Like, if I put this off for next week, I would be so unenthusiastic to record this, so... Yeah! The school trip is today. You're going to Tatsumi Port Island for 3 days and 2 nights. I think I mentioned this, but I think it's kind of funny how, like, Kanji shares a family name with Tatsumi Port Island, and it's kind of just never commented on. I don't think they ever mention any distant relation. Not that it matters, but it's like you know, not everyone with the same last name is going to be connected. It's just I don't know. Usually in fiction, when there's a shared last name, it matters. But whatever. Gakukan High School, in front of the entrance. Oh, I missed you.
Whoa, what's up with this place? This school's way too big.
Man, I missed this music track.
Wait, if we can't beat him on size, we're totally sunk.
Well, Next, I will explain about our fine educational institution and the reasons for its establishment. I'd like to start with a proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Is this principal in love with his own voice or what? Chie, he'll hear you.
Our school is closed today, but because of this rare opportunity for cultural exchange, some of our students will walk you through these halls. First, though, a student body representative will say a few words.
Thank you, Principal. Welcome to Gekko-kan High School. My name is Chihiro Fushimi. I'm a third-year student and the student council president here at Gekko-kan.
It is very funny how Chihiro Guys won in this one small moment. Like, of all the social links to get a voice from Persona 3 in this game, they chose fucking Chihiro. I mean, I'm going to say, it's not the most, like, improbable thing. It's just like, why Chihiro and not anyone else? I guess the justification is, like, it would make the most sense if Chihiro was the student council president, compared to Hidetoshi. It's still just, like, it's very funny, like, I don't know, like, I can't understate how weird it is considering no other social link in Persona 3 besides party members was voiced. So for Atlas to just randomly pick Chihiro and then to voice her in the next game, not only that, but give her an updated portrait for her as a senior, it's very unusual. To me, at least. Like, I don't know, like, it was weird to me when I played this game. It was weird, like, back in the day. I guess it's maybe not as weird now, especially now that Reload has every social link and every rank up voiced. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It definitely feels very odd, but I think it's also very funny. Like, why not Yuko? Where's the Yuko love? Whatever.
It's an honor to meet you all today.
I will say I don't know if I like this voice for her, but it's whatever.
Holy crap! That girl's unbelievable.
Yeah, you're right. She is cute.
But Kanji's gay, by the way.
I gotta say, she's the most bewitching, bespectacled beauty I've ever beheld.
You guys, stop overreacting. This is the first time our school has invited another student body for a true cultural exchange. To learn about others is to learn about oneself, and is the first step on the road to self-betterment. This I believe. To ensure a worthwhile experience for each and every one of you, we will do our best to help you accomplish that. So let us enjoy our time together. Thank you very much. She beat me in every category.
What?
All right. Everyone get into groups with your classmates.
I love Persona 3, but this does feel a little...
No.
I don't know, this feels a little fan servicey. And I'm not the type who likes fan service typically. I say as if I wasn't like hooting and hollering when Neo The World Ends With You started like doing fucking The World Ends With You's fan service. Whatever. I'm selective, okay?
Excuse me, could I bother you for a moment? This is today's schedule for everyone. Could you hand it out later, please? I forgot to do it myself. Sorry to be so disorganized, and you all came so far.
You're doing a great job. Fuck it.
No, I'm still struggling. Even with everyone's support, I'm barely pulling through. I used to get nervous very easily, and I once had a phobia of men, too.
This is how I would talk to someone random, too.
In fact, I didn't write the speech on my own. One of the former student council presidents helped me.
I wonder who.
She was the president my first year here, and she was amazing. I always looked up to her.
Alrighty. They just explicitly.
I should call her later and tell her the speech was a success. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen to me going on and on about myself. I have to stop babbling when I get nervous.
Chihiro fans really won. In their own weird way.
Your group is scheduled for a special lecture soon. The classroom is on the 2nd floor. I have some arrangements to make with your student council, so please excuse me.
Did I
Wait!
just hear
Oh my god!
a
Oh my god!
Special lecture?
Wait a minute, you can see the shadow! Oh my god, you guys see it? You guys see it? Okay, this is like so unimportant, but like, so like she was here, her model walked off here, and her model has a shadow, like you can see the shadows here. And so the illusion is supposed to be she's walking off into the school, but for the purposes of this game, they'll usually just have the model walk off screen. But they didn't do it far enough so you can still see the model's shadow. That's funny. Fuck. It's not important. It's not like, oh my god, how dare they. I just think it's funny. Like, because like they do it at other points in this game too, I think, but I don't know if it's as noticeable as that, so.
We came all this way to be lectured?
Let's see, our class is... It's being taught by someone named Mr. Edogawa. The lecture's about... Kabbalah.
Kaba what?
You don't know? It's a casino.
I don't know why, but like when characters try to be funny in this game, it usually pisses me off. But every time Kanji's like got a comedic line, he always lands with me.
So, when's our free period?
We don't get one. We have classes all through today. Tonight and tomorrow, we'll be staying at a hotel. We'll have free time tomorrow and the day after until we leave at noon.
You gotta be kidding me!
Come on, guys. Let's focus on our studies for now, so we can enjoy our free time later.
I just realized I'm going to have to do the Edogawa voice. I haven't done that in a hot minute. Oh well. It's just male Elizabeth. Welcome. Nice to meet you all. A meeting is only the beginning stage of parting. The Alpha and the Omega. My name is Edogawa, and I'll be keeping you company for this period. You are all from Yasogami High, eh? Ah, a high school of many gods. I had considered a lecture on Kabbalah philosophy, but I have a better idea. Since I was able to meet you all today, I shall tell you a story of partings. One could say that this is Japan's oldest tale of curses. You all know about the gods who created this country, I assume? The two gods who gave birth to this country are the god Izanagi. Izanagi mentioned, oh my god! And the goddess Izanami. They got along very well. But one day, Izanami died when giving birth to Kagetsuchi, the fire god. Extremely saddened by this, Izanagi left for the land of the dead to bring back Izanami. Yomi, the dark, dark underworld. There, Izanagi asked Izanami, who had become a dweller in that land of shadows, to come back with him to the land above. The goddess replied by saying she would negotiate with the god of the underworld, and asked Izanagi to wait for her. However, Izanagi became curious to know what was going on, so he broke his promise and set his comb alight to look around. What he saw was the goddess Izanami, whose body was completely covered in filth and maggots. Terrified, Izanagi ran away, but the enraged Izanami chased after him. After dodging the many demons sent after him, Izanagi reached the entrance of the underworld, Yomotsu Hirosaka. That's important, I'm sure. He set in place a large boulder as a barrier between the two worlds and got away unharmed. When the dreadful goddess reached the boulder, he said his farewell to her. This is the curse known as the Kotodo. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Forgive me. Curses beget curses. And Izanami said to the god, if you're going to treat me this way, I will kill 1,000 humans in your world each day. Izanagi regretfully accepted that the bonds between them were severed, saying that I shall give life to 1,500 each day. So, side note, that would cause an unsustainable population. Like, I guess that's like saying... That's not including that, like, people could die that weren't part of Izanami's curse, potentially. But, like, if you were gaining, like, just hypothetically, if you were gaining 500 people per day, and this is, like, back in the creation of Japan, like, the population would be unsustainable. But then again, 500, you know, that I don't know. Like 500 per day, 500 times 365 is what? 500 times 300 is what? About, I can do math. It would be 150,000. And then 500 times 65 would be about 3,000, right? Yeah. So let's just call it even at 153,000 per year. 153,000 per year. You know, let's say that this... I don't know when this, like, mythology is supposed... obviously it's fake. Spoilers. It's not real. But hypothetically, if it was, like, when would this have been taking place? Like, what? Like, are we talking, like, back in Pangea? Like, when that split apart? Or are we talking, like, you know, the 800s or something? I don't know. Like... Because, like, if you do... Okay, like, 153,000 times 100, that's 1 million. Like, 1 million... 1.5 million. That's... Is that right? Am I doing the math right on that? No, wouldn't it be 15 million? Yeah, it'd be 15 million. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, 15 million. 15 million per 100 years. It's 15.3 million per 100 years. Like, that's a huge population boom. Like, I don't know, especially for Japan. Like, if we're talking about, like, Russia, maybe, like, with a greater landmass, I can understand that. Hell, even China, maybe, because China obviously has a huge population. But, like, for Japan, I think, why have I spent so long on this hypothetical? It doesn't matter. Let's move on. Thousands die, and 10,000s are born. That is the curse upon this country. Many of you have already known this famous story. Now the etymology. The names Izanagi and Izanami come from the word Izanao, which means to invite. I'd be delighted if you have accepted this story today as an invitation to acquiring knowledge. That reminds me, in the olden days, people took this story seriously. Things such as lighting only one fire at night and throwing combs were taboo. By the way, at Hana no Iwaya, the grave where Izanami is said to have descended to the underworld, to this day people decorate it with flowers when they hold festivals nearby. It may be merely ceremonial, but everyone wants to look beautiful. It's how they show their consideration to the goddess who may feel that way. Is our time up already? I may have gone on too long. Alright, bye. You somehow survived the long lecture during the trip, but you don't get any academics for it. Although academics was the stat in 3. It's not that. Whatever. Later that night in front of the hotel.
Alrighty, here we are. The Seaside Clamshell Inn. We'll be staying here tonight.
Is this really a regular hotel?
A wave of agitation seems to be spreading through the group.
So, what do you think? It was me who found this place. It just opened not too long ago. It's got that modern look. And the price was right. Personally, I think it was an excellent choice.
Ah, guffaw.
We're staying here?
I mean, the sign says hotel, but...
It opened recently. Dude, this totally looks like a lot.
You there, don't just stand there. Keep marching in.
Isn't there something funny about this place?
Is there? We don't have these modern hotels in Inaba, so I can't tell.
This area is called Shirakawa Boulevard, and it's...
That's all right, Rise. I don't think I want to know.
Faster than I expected. This is quite the hotel. If they were to meet me, I wonder, what would the look on Yosuke's face be?
Oh, who's that? Look, up there!
Oh, get it?
It can't be.
Remember when this happened in Persona 3? Do you get it?
Shooby-dooby.
Teddy? What are you doing here?
The lonely bear inside of me went stir-crazy.
If only I could detect people in the real world.
Well, how did you come here? Do you have some special ability?
No, I took the train. I swore off topsicles and saved up the money I got working at Juness. I knew where you were going thanks to Yosuke's trip guide. You guys have free time tomorrow, right? No use hiding it. I already know.
How in the world did you make it here looking like that? I mean, why wear the bear suit here?
I almost got thrown in the trash a couple times. But I kept hanging on to the promise Chie-chan made to go on a date with me. That's what gave me strength to carry on.
Good job, Teddy. Did I promise that? Oh yeah, I do remember saying that I'd go out with you someday.
Whee! You remember, Chie-chan? Is it okay with Yuki-chan and Rise-chan too?
Let's all go together then. Is that all right with you?
Isn't this funny?
It's a deal.
I've been here before, so I'll show you around tomorrow. I guess we can go shopping first. And I know a great place we can hit later on.
Ooh, shopping. That sounds great.
The other students don't know Port Island that well, so they're just gonna go wherever the school recommends.
Well, I guess a shopping spree beats a factory tour. All right, we're in too.
Leave it to me.
Now, before the fun starts, we gotta deal with this guy.
Can't you sleep outside for the night? That suit should keep you nice and cozy.
Cruelty to animals! You don't know how much trouble I went through to get here! I took the slow train all this way! Do you hear? The slow train!
He's so fucking funny.
Now, you kids aren't bickering about your room allocations, are you? Crap! What's the matter? Oh, what's this giant teddy bear? My, you must have some nimble fingers.
I'm gonna kill myself, you know that? Sorry, that's a joke, YouTube! Sorry, that's a joke! I'm not actually a threat to myself. I'm so actually stable. I just had to react to that line with that phrasing.
All right, now hurry on inside with it. By the way, these rooms are amazing. Every room has a waterbed. But don't flip the wrong switch when you're turning on the lights, or your bed will start spinning.
I wanna fuck on a spinning bed.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm exhausted. For so many reasons.
Sorry, I'm just watching Kashiwagi. She actually did round the corner, okay. I wasn't sure if they were actually going to, like... I don't know. I wasn't sure if they were actually going to do that. Well, anyways, it's time to split the segment. And we're back now for this. In any event, you have to do something about Teddy. Teddy is doing his best to act like a stuffed animal. Coming this far may be Teddy's way of showing how much he genuinely likes you all. You sense Teddy's strong trust. He really is sick and demented that I really do like Teddy's design. I just hate Teddy as a character. I really do. Hooray, rank 5. I just realized I never checked Yukiko's persona because I wanted to point out something important. I'll do that whenever I get a chance. You can wake up a knockdown ally. Hooray.
I gotta pee.
What? I never understood that reaction. Day 2 of the school trip. Here's where things are going to get interesting, if I'm not mistaken. In the afternoon, you tour Tatsumi Port Island. And at night, Polonia Mall Club Escapade. Sorry, Escapade. By Janet Jackson. Hey, I recognize that song.
Whoa! So this is a club.
Woo! I'm totally ready for this.
There's nothing like this back home.
Is it permitted for high school students such as yourselves to be here?
What? Dude, look who's talking. You were here before we were. That's right. I guess if the first years came on the trip, you'd be here too.
The clientele here seems above board, so I don't expect there'll be any problems.
Huh? You're leaving?
Why don't you join us?
Are you asking me to stay?
Uh-huh. We didn't get to chat last time.
Yukiko has such a low crush on him. It's funny.
It's just that I had some matters to attend to that day.
Well, you're free now, right? I was really eager to talk to you. I'm curious how someone my age is working as a detective.
How about it?
Very well.
if you insist.
Huh? What's up? You look a little red.
That's not true.
Wait here. I'll go reserve the area upstairs for us.
Okay. Wait, what? Reserve?
Yep. Don't worry. I think I can pull some strings.
What's wrong, man? Stomach pains?
That ain't it.
We say reserve the second floor, and you all made a toast.
Are you sure this is all right? Isn't it expensive?
No worries. 2 years ago, when I had a secret show here, the power went out in the middle of it, and the gig was canceled.
Remember Persona 3?
They still owe me from then, so they're willing to put this one on the house.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna order more.
Woo! I'm not gonna hold back either.
Dude, you sound even weirder today.
Oh, you're so cool, Kanji. 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 I conjecture that something's up. That's a great one.
Man, you're already in high gear.
Conjecture?
I promise this cutscene will eventually stop being intolerable. But not by much.
She's looser than usual, too.
Hey, wait a sec. Are these liquor?
I told them to give us soft drinks. They're non-alcoholic.
Great portrait.
I told them. Really, I did. Really.
Oh, sheesh. I was wondering why it's so hot.
Is this seriously booze? But the smells...
King's Game. Times like this, adults play the King's Game. It's the law.
God, this cutscene is so actually, like, cringe-inducing to sit through. But whatever.
What's their problem? They make me act like a ditz, call me Rosette and stuff, and then say I'm a kid? It's so obvious. Those rap parties get a lot funner after I go home. Morons! I'm gonna play the King's Game now, and ain't no one gonna stop me.
Every time I hear this, she always sounds like Lil from Rugrats.
Yet another side of Rise exposed. I wonder if she knows what she's saying.
Kanji! Get the chopsticks ready.
What? Why me?
The King's word is law! Chop chop!
It's already started?
What's this King's Game again?
Okay. One chopstick makes you the king if you draw it, and the others have numbers on them. The king picks the number and says what that person has to do. But who has which number is a secret until the king gives the orders. Senpai, you're such an adult. You tell him.
Yukiko, where'd you learn this stuff?
Come on, everyone draw.
Which stick should you draw? Draw the far one, of course. You drew a stick. It says number 1.
Okay, so... who's the king?
Teddy's is red! Red! Is Teddy the king?
We're already doomed from the get-go.
I, the king, command thee to smooch the king without delay. Smooch! Smooch? Please, God, grant me a girl. Number 1!
Number 1?
I'm at number 2! No takebacks.
Smooch! Smooch!
A bear's chastity. True love needs a sacrifice. Just for you, Sensei. Teddy.
Hey, not me!
Ooh-hoo! Only the first round and 2 contestants have dropped out already.
Okay, let's have a conversation about it. Yes, this is sexual assault. Yes, it's being played up for laughs. One thing I want to note, if I had picked the near one, Kanji would have ended up with number 1. So, and Kanji would have had a much worse reaction. And would have more visibly consented to, or not consented, excuse me. Like, shown non-consent. Yeah, there's no joke way around this. This is sexual assault. And no one no one who's ever played this game likes to acknowledge that like the most openly like potentially gay character gets sexually assaulted by Teddy. So I want you to know I've been making Teddy as a sexual assaulter like jokes in quotation marks, actually just like comments. Like this is one of the reasons why. Notice how I said one of. Anyways, this is what I mean when I say like Teddy is actually like a threat to safety. This is what I mean when I say I wouldn't leave Teddy alone in the room with Nanako. This is literally what I mean. And I know a lot of people, if they see this, they might say I'm overreacting. Like, oh, he's just making out with Kanji against his will. It's like, if your mother told you that she was forcibly kissed by another man and it made her greatly uncomfortable, would you tell her she was overblowing it? If your girlfriend told you that one of her guy friends was being forcibly kissed against her will after audibly saying she was not consenting, would you tell her that her negative reaction was overblown? I shouldn't have to say, I shouldn't have to like explain and defend myself when I say that this is sexual assault. Like, kissing is inherently sexual. Doing something against someone's will is assault. Like, physically. Like, if I physically touch you in a way you are not consenting to, that is a form of assault. I mean, not all assault is equal, but you get what I'm saying, right? Anyways, this is why Teddy is the worst character. It's kind of a shame, too, because, like, I almost wanted to like him, but then I remembered some of the stuff that happens later in the game like this. It's like, actually, I'll pass. The problem is, like, I still can't decide if I dislike him or Yosuke more. I think, like, it's really insidious how his sexual assault is played up for laughs as a big joke. But I think it's also more insidious how Yosuke's, like, sex pestery is never really, like, adequately touched upon. And it's also, like, played sympathetically. It's kind of like, though, like, which one is more evil? I guess Yosuke's sex pestery isn't quite as explicit yet, but it's still kind of like sympathetic to a certain degree. I don't know, like, it's hard to say. Yosuke is more like realistic evil, and Teddy is more just like, isn't this funny comedic sexual assault evil? I don't know. So yeah, I promise this cutscene will get less terrible in a moment.
Huh. Is it that kind of game?
On to round 2!
You must be very careful here. Which stick should you draw? Oh, it doesn't matter. You drew a stick. There's a red mark on it. You're the next king.
Who's the king?
someone decent. No crazy orders this time.
That's not how it goes. If the last king demanded a smooch, then the next order's gotta be more extreme. T.A., don't be such a party pooper.
Hey! The person who gets picked should have to rest their head on the king's lap.
Nah, make him sit on his lap.
Oh, or they could have to hug him.
Better than that, a piggyback ride.
Come on, King. Who's gonna do what?
Everyone is staring at you. What will your orders be? Unfortunately, I have to do something I don't want to do. This.
Yes! I'm number one!
So, let me explain why I picked that.
What? Oh man, you don't know how much I want to trade places with you right now.
Senpai's lap is so warm. It feels so nice.
Rise is lying there completely relaxed. I got points with Rise for this. No matter what I picked, my options were get points with Chie, don't need him. Yukiko, don't need him. Rise, probably don't need him, but don't know. Or Yosuke, definitely don't need him. You see how my hand is forced there. For reference, I'm pretty sure... okay, I know Yosuke is a piggyback ride. I want to say Yukiko is sit on your lap, and then Chie is hug. I want to say. I'm not like 1000% sure, but I'm roughly sure. So yeah. I don't like that I had to pick any of those, to be honest. They felt kind of gross, but... I mean, I don't need points with anyone but Rise, so... And I mean, I don't even think I need Rise points, but... If I needed points with anyone, Rise is literally process of elimination, the only person, so... Rise is lying there completely relaxed.
Me next! Me! I'm the king! Actually, the queen.
Oh no, I just remembered what's about... Okay, sorry, I said this cutscene is gonna get less terrible, but I forgot that there's one more bad part coming up.
You didn't even draw a chopstick.
Alright then, let's have someone talk about something really embarrassing that they'd never want to tell anyone. Let's see. Oh, Naoto-kun, I choose you!
See what I mean when I say she has a gay little, or excuse me, heterosexual little crush on Naoto? Oops, did I say something? Anyways.
She's breaking all the rules. Just ignore her, Naoto.
No. No, that won't be necessary. One stipulation, though. If I do this, the rest of you must reveal something as well.
Okay.
No particularly embarrassing experiences come to mind. Would discussing my life be fair game? It's the rare situation like this that gives me call to speak of such things.
Damn, way to kill the mood.
The Shirogane family has been detectives for generations now. We lend our powers to the police from time to time.
For generations? Wow, it's like that guy from a movie I watched before. What was his name? Kuzunoha?
Never played Raido Kuzunoha? Remember Raido Kuzunoha? Remember Star Wars?
In days gone by when there were no crime scene investigators, consulting detectives were considered more valuable. Thus, my grandfather still has a strong connection with the police, and looks after me, despite my youth and inexperience. But investigators nowadays are well versed in science and medicine, so I must further my studies.
That sounds tough. That's it? No punchline?
I fear you may be looking to the wrong person for that.
embarrassing. Isn't Naoto-kun embarrassing?
The most cringe line, I think, so far in this cutscene. That's saying something.
I want to go home.
I'm sleepy.
Well then, it's your turn now. Straight answer, please. What is your true involvement with the murder case?
You know, you're so good at killing the mood that it's almost funny.
Well, we go rescuing people who've been kidnapped by jumping into the TV.
Uh-oh!
And then we do stuff like Persona! With our personas and beat the crap out of shadows.
Uh-oh.
You idiot!
Are you making fun of me?
It's true! Persona!
Sheesh! Somebody put these two drunks to bed already.
I see now that you had no intention of telling me the truth. But I'm curious, how did you become so inebriated? This isn't alcohol.
And here it comes, Spaghetti Central level cringe.
Good one, Naoto!
No, I confirmed it when I first entered. No alcohol has been served here since a rash of drunk driving last year.
Huh? Does that mean we're all just drunk off the atmosphere?
Who cares? I feel so good. Good night!
Hey, senpai! How the hell are we gonna get back with two passed out drunks?
All this is giving me a big headache. Is this what a hangover feels like?
Teddy's still totally okay. Let's keep drinking till morning.
Bring it on.
As I said, you haven't been drinking alcohol. Are you a pack of imbeciles?
So that was the big plot development we've been waiting all this time for. Was that cutscene with Naoto. We now know that Naoto officially suspects that we're involved with everything. And we gave the Cassandra of Thebes level truth that Naoto doesn't believe. So, yeah. The last night of the school trip drifts on. The third day of the school trip. Shopping district in front of the station, Hagakure Ramen.
Oh man, this is really something.
Remember Hagakure? Hagakure.
This place serves the best ramen in town. When we were filming, a lot of times I came here instead of eating boxed lunches. You're not hungry?
What happened last night? I don't remember much about it.
Oh, I think the two of us fell asleep quick. I heard it got pretty wild, though.
I see. I don't remember at all.
This flavor never changes. I couldn't come here too often because it's high in carbohydrates, so being able to eat as much as I want is like a dream.
This is delicious. It has an interesting taste that makes you hungry for more.
See? See?
Another bowl, please. Keep the noodles hard.
I'll have the Hagakure bowl.
The Hagakure bowl's a normal menu item now? Oh, I should have asked. Oh well, this is just as good.
Is there literally...
Hey, is it okay for you to be out in the open like this?
Is there literally a point to this cutscene?
Sure, no prob. See those signing boards? My autograph's up there too, but the cook doesn't give me a second glance. That's just how it is over here. Plus, I'm barely wearing any makeup. Oh, you're right. There's a lot of autographs on display.
You know what I think? The reason they don't notice you is because this bear sticks out like a sore thumb. I guess if he wore that over here, he'll have to go home wearing it.
Isn't it all steamy inside from the ramen?
Huh? Where's my bowl? You didn't eat it, did you?
You didn't finish, so...
I was going to finish it!
Hey, didn't you just order more a second ago? How many have you eaten?
I don't know how to count.
You little liar. Give me that check. Let's see here. 1, 2... 10 bowls?
Yuki-chan's makes it 11.
I was going to finish mine.
There.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's close to the meeting time.
Oh, what the fuck? Naoto was here?
I thought the trip was gonna be a bore, but now that it's over, I actually had a good time.
I don't remember Naoto being in this cutscene whatsoever. To be fair, I don't remember this cutscene whatsoever. So Naoto doesn't question Teddy at all? At all? What? So he saw Teddy outside of the bear costume. And first of all, I should have been asking that. Naoto should have been like, who the fuck is this? I've never seen this person before. Why are they with you? Secondly, why is Naoto not asking questions about why the fuck that person is in a bear costume? Third, shouldn't Naoto, like, give a shit that this person is in a bear costume and, like, not in their normal form? Like, there's so many questions that you have to... What the fuck? I don't remember this. Is Naoto just not asking any questions because the plot demands it?
Hey, let's buy a souvenir at the station. I bet Nanako-chan will be expecting one.
Okay, the last part of that is, why is Naoto hanging out with us? After last night, I would think Naoto was really fucked off from even talking to us and pretty fucking mad. Or at the very least, like, not wanting to talk the immediate day after. Why would Naoto be here anyways? Naoto was not hanging out with us prior to this. Okay, like, tagging along. Naoto only hung out with us that night because he happened to be at the club as we were going, and he was going to leave anyways. It was only by chance that Yukiko invited... This doesn't matter, but it's so confusing in a weird... Like, it doesn't matter at all, but I want an explanation regardless. Anyways, the right answer is buy an Iwatodai lamp.
Alright, let's get going. Come on, Teddy, we're leaving. Yo. Hey, Ted.
Don't make me rub your fur the wrong way, you little... Dude. Hey, he ain't moving. Is he hibernating?
Why is Naoto reacting? Like...
Don't tell me. It's not because he's been in our world too long, is it?
Naoto is right behind you as you say our world. Why is Naoto not asking questions?
Are you serious? Teddy!
My tummy's heavy.
Leave it behind.
Did they forget?
Ate
Like...
too much? Can't move. Someone carry me.
Like, when I say they, I mean, like, did they forget that Naoto was here? It would make way more sense if Naoto was like meant to only interrupt this cutscene to say, oh, by the way, we're leaving soon, and then fuck off. Why is Naoto still here? Why would they say any of that with Naoto around? Explicitly after we already had a risk of revealing the nature of personas in the TV world to Naoto. Wouldn't it make more sense to... What the fuck? Oh, Naoto, okay.
I mustn't be late for our rendezvous. Please excuse me.
Why are you... Why did we leave Naoto in this cutscene just to say that and then leave? Naoto did not need to be in this cutscene. Why is Yukiko following Naoto? Wow, Yukiko really does want to kiss Naoto a bunch, huh? And then Chie's like getting, like, whatever.
Hey, I really can't move, and I don't have the money for a return ticket. Farewell, Teddy. We shall leave you here, along with our memories of youth.
That was the most pointless cutscene. And yet, it raised so many unnecessary questions about Naoto that will never get answered, probably. You all headed to the rendezvous point and to head back home. All the days of the school trip passed by safely. Hooray.
Welcome home. Did you have fun?
No. Come with me next time.
Yep, for sure. I want to go to Destiny Sea, too. There's this roller coaster that goes whoosh into the water, and...
Nanako's talking about it happily. Remember that you bought a souvenir for Nanako.
Wow, thanks. Whoa, cool.
Nanako seems to really like the Iwatodai lamp. For what fucking reason, though? But whatever.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Oh, you're back. We just missed each other, huh?
Look, my big bro got me a souvenir.
Hey, nice. Did you remember to thank him?
Of course.
I guess that came out of your own pocket. Thanks. You went to Tatsumi Port Island, yeah? I guess the city was no big deal for a guy like you. By the way, if the first years went along with you, Naoto Shirogane must have been there too. You talk to him much?
I guess so. Plot really wants me to know about Naoto.
He's mature for his age, but he's still a year younger than you.
Did really?
Try to make friends with him, will you? He's a cocky brat, but he's honest. The higher-ups are losing their patience with him. It doesn't matter if his argument holds water or not. At this rate, he won't accomplish anything but getting himself booted off the team.
Cool.
Adults can be a selfish bunch.
Dojima has a kind look in his eyes.
Oh, sorry. You must be tired. Why don't you take a bath? Oh, but don't forget to take your stuff upstairs. Nanako, can you get the bath ready?
Well, we escaped it. We escaped the annoying school trip cutsceneville. The school trip is over and it's a peaceful Sunday morning. Nothing of note happened while you were away. What should you do today? Kept on. I'll need to look up off-screen whether or not... I just realized it's 9/11. I'll need to look up if it's if I need a Death Arcana for Death. I don't think I do, and the guide's not indicating I would. I was always under the assumption that like Death just ranked up automatically in the same way that Akanari does. But whatever. So what is it? Nope. Sure. Honestly, the dry ice is the best, like, part of that deal to me. Oh yeah, I have price stickers to turn in. Let me do that before I end the segment. Ah, man. I was kind of hoping I could make it a bit further past the school trip. But actually, wait, before I do that, I need to get the fucking bait. Bro, the bait. What am I doing? I might even record a little bit after this, just so I can get to the first, like, optional dungeon day. Because that's coming up in, that's on the 14th. So, and I would really like to get a chance to grind, some stuff in some free time. Because I do need to start doing, some cleanup. And I mean, I might as well. I would like to be up to date on quests, so I might record a little bit after this. Who knows? If I don't, in fact, I'm almost certain I will, but whatever. I'll try it. Hooray. But yeah, as far as optional dungeon stuff, I'm obviously not going to show it if I do it. But I'll worry about explaining what I'm going to do with that when I get to that day. So whatever, fuck it. Anyways, let's mail those prize stickers in, baby. Yeah. Prize stickers. Hey, asshole. Yes, rare combo. Hooray. Anyways, let's save and quit for now. If nothing else, I am definitely going to be taking a smidge of a break if I do record after this. I could just save over this. Who gives a shit? Anyways, next time we'll be probably doing a disjointed segment, because I'll probably do a little bit of social link stuff until I get to the 14th. Then I'll probably have to stop recording for the day or whatever, and then do a bunch of off-screening, and then after that whatever, fuck it. We'll see what happens. So yeah, see you then.